it's gonna fall. It ain't gonna die. The house, if it's built on a hill and it decides to fall, it decides to fall. But it ain't gonna hurt itself. He's just tired. You can only hold so much. You can only take so much.
It says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou said in thine heart, I will ascend up into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They shall see thee, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
Right, so we know that that man, that word Lucifer is referring to a man. Because the word Lucifer, all it means is a light bearer. Meaning he has all knowledge. He has, he's wise, right? But he's gonna be brought down to the sides of the pit. He's gonna be put in prison. And we're gonna look narrowly upon him like this was him. This was the man, like it says.
Yep. It says, is this a man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness?
Right, just like the Roman Empire. That was the most dreadful kingdom on the earth at that time. After the Babylonians, the Medo-Persian Empire, the Greeks, and the Romans came. That was the most dreadful kingdom. That made all the earth to shake, to tremble. And now they're back again through the reincarnation in America.
It says that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof. That opened not the house of his prisoners. All the
you ain't releasing Israel back to their land. You gave it up to some devils, the synagogue of Satan, these fake Israelites, these Israelis, the Khazars up over there in the land. You didn't open up the doors to the prisoners. We're your captives. Just like Pharaoh, he didn't want to let go of Israel until the Most High had to destroy his ass. To the point where they still didn't have enough. They still went and tried to follow him, and they got caught up in the Red Sea, and they all got drowned up. That's how it's going to be for you, Esau. Like the scriptures say, that all these plagues are going to be put on you, and you're still going to be cursing him, and you're still going to try to fight against the Lord and his angels.
You know that one in Jeremiah or Isaiah where it talks about right here. This is Jeremiah 50:33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. Their Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name.
Right, so we need a higher power to deliver us out of this place. You can't do it by yourselves. The Black Panther? The Black Panthers, they weren't able to do it. What happened with them? Martin Luther King wasn't able to do it. He was a false prophet. You got Marcus Garvey, right? He was trying to do it too. You got Malcolm X trying to do the same thing, trying to liberate his people. They couldn't do it. That's why Yahweh Shai said in Deuteronomy 28:68, nobody shall deliver you, man. I forget how it said. Go ahead and get it real quick. Isaiah 6:20 or Jeremiah, Deuteronomy 28:68. Only the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to deliver us.
Deuteronomy 28:68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee.
For what? To serve slavery. To continue to drink that cup.
Thou shalt see it no more again. Or I'm going to start again. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there you should be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, And no man shall buy you.
And no man shall buy you, deliver you. All right? Not until Yahweh's giving his son Yahweh the green light to come and deliver the elect, to destroy this house of bondage, which is modern day what we call America. But in the spirit we know it's Egypt, it's Sodom, it's Babylon, the daughter of Babylon.
Jeremiah 50 and 33. The children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took the captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. Their Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. And sword is upon the Chaldeans, that the Lord.
Like I said, that he's going to bring peace upon the land. Because he's going to have to deliver and destroy those that destroyed us. And that's cursed Yahweh Shai. That's blasphemed against Yahweh Shai. Because while all this wickedness reigns, there's no peace here. That's why prior in us speaking is that great torments are going to come, huh? Great plagues are coming in different forms. And there's nothing that you can do about it to turn the hand of the Lord back. This is what the Lord has spoke from since the beginning that's going to happen.
There's that one where it said that these are the things created for the wicked, and the flood came. Right here. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 40, verse 9. Death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation and a scourge. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood. You know what the brother was saying? The brother was saying, a lot of torments are going to come. These are just a few of them. You know, because, you know, these wrap around how those plagues can come out and you know, manifest themselves as sicknesses, deaths. You know, those you can't. The only way of death is not just being stabbed or you just die of old age. There's many ways you could die, man. I know there's one. People can lose the will to live because of how great a torment they go through. It's just, but that's whatever they're going through. They're going through some big old type of torment. You know, a lot of things. You know, going back to second Esdras we were speaking on earlier. There's that. Well, even in Daniel. There's things you can't even comprehend that's going to be happening in this time. It tells you clearly in Daniel, there's not ever been a time, nor shall ever shall be, of great wickedness and atrocities that are going to be happening in this time, that are going to be happening in this time. And it even tells you in Amos that the day of the Lord is darkness and there is no light in it. That should tell you right there just how great horror it's going to be.
This is Psalms chapter 9, verse 15. The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made, and the net which they hid is their own foot taken. The Lord is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. The wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget God.
Yep. And that's what the Most High is gonna do, because you know, he created these beings, and then they want to go away and they want to deny the Most High and they want to defile his way. The Most High is righteously going to come back and recompense them according to their own imagination. So all the ones who deny the Most High, the ones who forget the Most High, mainly the so-called white, well, you 2/3 of these so-called white men, because y'all forget the Most High. And 2/3, man, y'all gonna get a good hell too, because y'all wanted to go along and be like a white man. You're not a white man. You were an Israelite, but you want to take on the spirit of a white man, the so-called white man, Esau, Edomite, the border of wickedness, man. So, but also to the heathen, you know, y'all did, or like I said, y'all did it. It's your own fault. There you go. It's your own fault, because you knew that if you did wickedness, there was a recompense for it. But like we were saying earlier, y'all didn't care. like, you know, I'm gonna do what I want. So now you suck yourself into your own net.
This is Psalms 37:9. For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnash upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming.
Right, because you people who think you're gonna make it, you're gonna, you know, like I said in Wisdom of Solomon, you're gonna be seeing the elect, and you're gonna be seeing the former Yahushua. You know, you're gonna be seeing these men who you thought the whole time that weren't the elect or that were gonna die. You're gonna see them going up, and you're gonna die. You know, but like it said, like, because I'm saying that because it's talking about the elect too. The wicked is your so-called white man in your 2/3. The ones who the Most High is going to fight for and bring it and redeem it is the elect. Again, back to the whole elect part. He's only coming back for the ones who are sighing and crying for the abominations under this land. The ones who knew that there was an enemy out there putting all this wickedness out. So-called white man.
This is Amos 9:10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
And that's 2/3 of you Negro Latinos. Because again, y'all actually think you're gonna make it again in that time. Y'all, you know, I remember again, a brother man of Jacob, he was even saying, y'all people are like so fully persuaded in your mind. There's no doubt in your mind that y'all think you're gonna make it. But y'all haven't done no studying. Y'all haven't researched what happens when you go off, because y'all live, like the scriptures say in Proverbs, there's a generation that are pure in their own eyes, you know? And it takes, again, an extremely wicked person to think that they're a good person when yet they're doing wickedness. And those are the ones who are saying that evil should not overtake them. Evil should not prevent or overtake us. The sinners of my 2/3 of you Israelites, you Negro and Latinos, you're going to be put to death and you're going to be destroyed by fire.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 12. Wherefore let him that thinketh he standeth take heed lest he fall.
Right. You know, and what does it say in Isaiah chapter 2 about the day of the Lord? That the Lord is coming back to destroy all the things that are proud and haughty and hold themselves highly. That's what happens whenever you don't take heed to yourself. You get proud automatically. That's the whole reason. The Most High, so-called white man, he calls you the most proud. And the 2/3 of y'all fall in line with them because y'all act like y'all want to be like him. Again, y'all didn't take heed. Y'all didn't stay aware or be circumspect and think about the consequences. Again, y'all just ran with it. So the Most High is gonna, again. And this is all for the glorification of Yahushua, because y'all aren't doing what he's telling y'all to do. Y'all are taking it upon your own minds to think that y'all don't need him anymore. And y'all want to continue to live life as if everything's okay. But the Most High, he's going to come back and he's going to destroy you.
This is Isaiah chapter 2, verse 10. Enter into the rock and hide thee in the dust for the fear of the Lord and for the glory of his majesty. The lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon every one that is proud and lofty, and upon every one that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low.
Right, and I want to say this real quick. There's a reason that in chapter 5 of James, or in the book of James, chapter 5, there's a reason that scripture is there. Because, again, going back to Corinthians, you people, y'all started getting the mindset that y'all are going to live every day. No evil, pretty much you weren't going to see death. You know? But that's why that scripture was there, so you would take heed. But now y'all want, now you want to be proud. You know? Because the Most High told you, I'm going to say this, the Most High always told the nation of Israel to not ever have, he told them to not be having a mindset that you couldn't be taken out at any time. Know that he was the Lord, and that if he chose to, he could take you out whenever he wanted to. But y'all people, y'all have that mindset now that y'all are going to live, like again, Y'all don't say Lord will. Y'all don't have that mindset like, I ain't gonna be there tomorrow. You know? And y'all got proud. So that's what the day of the Lord is for. All the proud and lofty looks.
This is Isaiah 13:9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light, and the sun shall be darkened in its going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible.
Right, again, you know, the Most High told you from the beginning what would happen. That's why, like it said in the beginning, it said that the day of the Lord cometh cruel. You know, it's only cruel to y'all because what y'all deserve it. But again, like, you know, like I was saying, that the sun and the moon were darkened. There's gonna be no light in that day. Like we were speaking about earlier, all things are against you in that day. You're not gonna know where you're gonna be going. You're gonna be walking. Really, you're walking to your own death. We already know that the Most High controls our steps, and we know that He's directing you to your own death. But all the elect, they're not going to be going blind, or like they're not going to be walking like blind men. They're going to be taken care of. The sun and the moon, it's not going to be. I mean, it's metaphorical, you know. But they're going to have their light.
This is Job chapter 5, verse 11. I'll start at verse 8. Job 5:8. I would seek unto God, and unto God would I commit my cause, which doeth great things and unsearchable, marvelous things without number, who giveth rain upon the earth, and sendeth waters upon the fields, to set up on high those that be low, and that those which mourn may be exalted to safety. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. They meet with darkness in the daytime, and grope in the noonday as in the night.
Because you don't know, because Isaiah 33:6. You don't have the wisdom and knowledge. You don't have the proper tools to know your own, or to know the right way to go. That's why in that day, like I said, like I said, to the ones who, I can't remember how the scripture goes, but it said that the power, that even the greatest burning flame was not light enough for them. That's because y'all are wicked, and because you don't have the proper tools.
Yeah, so like basically during the daytime, when the sun's out, it's gonna be like if you're at nighttime. You're gonna wish it was nighttime, but really you're gonna be in torment during the sun and during the moon. You're gonna be groping, you're gonna be afraid, you're gonna be trying to find where you can go, where you can find shelter. Like the scriptures say, fear, hide yourselves in the rocks.
See, and the thing is, Most High, that's why you need this word. That's why man needs the Most High. That's why we don't need, we have to. I'm trying to make it more clear. Like, you have no choice, because without the Most High's word, or nurturing, or spirit, or understanding that He gives you, you do not know which way to go. It's impossible. That's why you need this word. That's why there's only one way of salvation.
This is Amos chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. For what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him.
Yep. Because again, like you don't know which way to go. When you don't even realize the Most High is controlling your own steps, making you walk to your own death. Yeah, you may get out of one situation, but wait, I guarantee you, man, too. I mean, we already know, man, in that day there's gonna be a lot of pride. Well, it tells you in second address, for the pride of all the people, the city cannot be entered. But you may get out of a situation, and the Most High is maybe, that situation is given to you to maybe, hopefully, you humble your ass down instead of walking away proud. I guarantee you, after that situation you get out of, you're gonna get proud and be thinking that you're gonna make it again. You're gonna take that situation and be like, I made it so I can make the next one.